As a solopreneur, I have a certain amount of freedom and flexibility that I didn't have in the corporate world. I set my own schedule, I choose my own clients, and I make my own mistakes. It's scary at times. By a show of hands, how many people in this room consider themselves a solo or entrepreneur? Wow. Give yourselves a hand. So when I say it's scary at times, you know what I'm talking about. I left a well-known national solar company of 1,000 in an office of 200 for the comforts of my dining room table with me, myself, and my 2 dogs. I pride myself in being a connector, so naturally, as a startup wedding planner, I started connecting with other people in the wedding industry. I wanted to meet my competitors, the vendors, and all the other people I might be working with. There were coffee dates, lunch dates, lots of wine dates, and some dinner dates. And what I found was there were a lot of other people like me in this community. So one evening, over a glass of wine, or 2, or 4, I don't know, I got to talking with Nikki Caldwell and Shannon McMillan about the idea of sharing a workspace. Nikki needed a warehouse for floral production and a conference room for client consultations, and Shannon needed an office from which to edit her photos. I needed a space to meet potential clients, and let's face it, we were all a little bit lonely. So we started our search, and within a month found the perfect space. We spent 2 months remodeling, and in February of 2015, we opened the wedding space, the only way we knew how, with a huge party. It gave us an opportunity to collaborate, to learn new skills, to share best practices, to share leads, support each other, and have a lot of fun. It brought some sense of certainty to the uncertainty in owning our own businesses. And more importantly, it brought us a lot of business. Just Google co-working and you'll find all sorts of statistics about how people who co-work report being happier, healthier, and more productive. They use words like fun, friendly, creative, collaborative, inspiring, and social to describe their experiences. According to Desk Mag's annual Global Co-working Survey, say that 3 times real fast, from 2012, 71% of participants reported a boost in creativity since joining a co-working space, while 62% said their standard of work had improved. Almost 90% of co-workers reported an increase in self-confidence alone. So why is this important for our community? Well, if we want to maintain our top 10 ranking as one of the happiest cities in America, statistics like these matter to all of us. Whether you're running a company of 1,000 employees or just starting out on your own, I'd like you to consider providing co-working space, sharing space with others in your industry, or even outside your industry. A February 2015 article in The Atlantic noted that 53 million Americans, that's 34% of the workforce, are independent workers. 78% of these people are under the age of 40, including me for 1 more year. A number of local spaces have opened up in our own community to cater to this segment of the population, and in doing so, have become part of a movement to collaborate and build a stronger sense of community, while challenging more traditional business practices. There's just a few: the SLO Hot House, Central Coast Co-working, SLO Makerspace, the Bunker, the SLO Collaborative Entrepreneur Meetup, and the list goes on and on and on. They may be solopreneurs now, but many of them will turn into small, medium, and large-size businesses in our community with your support. In less than a year at the wedding space, I doubled my revenue, employed 2 Cal Poly interns, and formed 2 more collaborative groups. And the other businesses are thriving as well. So are all the vendors we do business with. It has a ripple effect. So I urge you, SLO, to share the love, share space, and share SLO. And also, be the person your dog thinks you are. Thank you.